Alright, so problem set 6, question 2. The question states that the person borrows $50,000 at time 0, and then he repays this loan over a period of 20 years with alternating payments in the odd and even years. So I started by setting up a time diagram and labeled, as the question gave, the even years were payments of X and the odd years were payments of Y, and the even year was the first year after the loan was taken out. So on the time diagram, that would be year 1, 3, 5, all the way up to 19. And then the even year, and then the odd years would be times 2, 4, 6, 8, all the way up to 20 on the time diagram. So you could split this up into 2 time diagrams, starting with the X payments, and those were, in this case, on the time diagram, the odd payments, so times 1, 3, 5, all the way to 19. Since the payments were every 2 years, you find the 2-year interest rate by taking the square of 1.05 and then subtracting 1. You get a 10.25% interest rate. And when you discount this annuity all the way back, it's going to discount all the way back to time -1. So just keep that in mind. You're going to want to accumulate interest forward 1 year so that it all goes back to time 0. So the annuity payment for this, like I said, would be X multiplied by the annuity payment. It would be 10 payments, since it's over 20 years, but it's every other year at a 10.25% interest rate. And then since it all goes back, like I said before, to time -1, you multiply that by 1.05. Same thing goes for the Y payments. Since these start at year 2, you take the time diagram going from 2, 4, 6, all the way to 20, and then you take the annuity. Since it starts at time 2, it discounts back perfectly to time 0, so you don't have to multiply forward by 5%. So this is your annuity payment here. It's Y times A bar 10 time for 10 years at a 10.25% interest rate. And the question also gave that the total payments totaled $80,000. So you can set up the equation 10x plus 10y equals 80,000, or x plus y equals 8,000. Now we have 2 equations. Since we know that these 2 time diagrams all equate to the present value of 50,000, we can state that the sum of both of those annuities that we found earlier equals 50,000. So 1.05x A bar 10 years 10.25% plus y A bar 10 years 10.25% equals 50,000. And then x plus y equals 80,000. We could solve for y to equal 8,000 minus x. And then going back to this equation, we plug in, we plug in 8,000 minus x for y here. So using the TVM keys, we can solve for A bar 10 years and 10.25%. So just do that here, clear TVM. 10 is equal to n, 10.25%, 10 years, payments of 1, and then present value would be 6.0791, which is what we have there. And then plug that in for this. So we get 1.05x times 6.0791 plus 80,000 minus x times 6.0791 equals 50,000. And once you have that equation set up, everything's pretty much solved for. You just solve for x, and solving for x, you get approximately 4,498, which rounds up to a multiple choice answer of $5,000. So that should be it.